goodness, that music it just gets me going every morning. Welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Cameron here in Vail. It is a beautiful day. We've got a heck of a show ahead of us for you today. My goodness, we're going to talk about the farmers market. We've got Vail Jazz happening, Vail Dance Festival coming up next week. I know the inside guy for that, but so much more. Weather, events, headlines. We've got it here for you on Vail Valley Live, and the show starts now.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning,
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
it's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. My name is Ty Diaz, and I'm not sure if you heard Rachel over the microphone just yet. She goes, Ty Diaz, Sunday Fun Day. Yeah, so that's me, and that's today. How about you? What are you going to do when you get out of bed? I'm going to have some fun outside. We're going to meet Cameron here shortly to let you know what you can get into around the valley, but it won't be everything because this summer is layered up with so many things to do. Concerts, shows, Bravo, today to include the farmers market. We're going to also on today's show feature Caitlin Zeismer. She's got a mural over in Lions Head at the skate park. Yeah, there's a skate park in Lions Head over at Vail. Supporting Ukraine with pickleball. We'll be sharing some details about that, letting you know what the weather's doing, sharing with you the headlines, so much more. And so thank you for tuning in with us. Sunday Fun Day and summertime in the Rockies. We're out here living it. Cameron's out there living it, and you'll be out there living it too, especially if you just got into town. Thank you. We appreciate you visiting with us. It'll be officially a full month of summer, the first third of summer, by the time the 21st, 22nd kicks in. Some of you might be thinking, summer's almost done. No, it's just getting started. Rolls all the way into September. Let's go ahead and check in with Cameron, I guess, right now, and see what summer's looking like at Vail Fall Line. Summer in Vail, Cameron, and you're out there living it. How? What are you doing? How are you living it?
Do it, Ty. I'm staying busy this summer. Things are happening from the events to just putting on events, everything going on, but doing well, Ty. Good morning to you.
Thank you.
Summer
Good
is
morning.
here, Sunday Fun Day, and the fun has just begun.
You know, out here living it yesterday was an adventure drive day for me. Me and my buddy Ryan kind of went up towards Homestake to take a look at the reservoirs, scope out the campgrounds, see how people are out there living it. And I tell you what, you can see the campers, the pull-alongs, the side-by-sides. People are certainly enjoying that. But the water levels in some of those reservoir areas, extremely low. But as far as the greenery, monsoon season, a lot of growth and lush and green, and those cool temperatures rolls right into a morning like this morning.
That's right, Ty. It's a little brisk out here. We got a decent amount of rain yesterday. Afternoon shower, popped in, popped out pretty quickly. But you're right, yeah, that rain that comes in, it's definitely helping the growth, the vegetation, but it's not sticking around too much in the reservoirs, in the creeks. You know, we saw a headline yesterday with a voluntary closure, basically, of the Eagle River down at Gypsum and Eagle because of water temperatures, asking anglers to stay off the river to avoid stressing the fish. So yeah, we're definitely seeing some funky stuff out there, but it is beautiful.
Got a little bike ride in yesterday. It was my buddy Scott Reed, Ryan, myself. We kind of was checking out the trail right through Eagleville, the bike lanes, that sort of thing. Hit the brewery right there on Highway 6 on the way back. We were all trying to part ways. I was going to head up towards the Eagleville Golf Course, tour through the neighborhood on a bike, maybe see how an e-bike does going uphill. And out of nowhere, right by the bridge, or just before the bridge, hail, weather came through, pelting to the face, pelting to the chest, just being shot at. And so taking shelter underneath the bridge, it was kind of odd to take shelter there, but looking more west of the bridge, there was nothing happening over there. And behind us, that weather was coming through. And this valley is a little bit different when it comes to the weather as far as how it's distributed, not equal. Made it to the Eagleville Golf Course. You don't mind me telling the story? Those guys didn't get any of that weather. What a strange place.
They were probably looking at you like, why are you soaked?
Yeah.
I mean, you're so right, Ty. Things are rapidly changing up valley, down valley. It's not the same weather system. With the shape of the mountains, basically, you can funnel weather in really quickly and get it out here as quickly as it comes through. But definitely, there's no like standard climate or standard weather pattern as you look anywhere from Vail all the way down to Gypsum.Cerro. Different climates.
Different climates, that's right. You have it right there. We're going to find out the current temperature for where Cameron is over at Vail. He's wearing a puffy jacket. He's got his hat on backwards. I'm not sure if he's looking to arm wrestle someone or maybe he just finished one from over the top with that, whether he's rocking that ball cap today. Maybe you're going to need one too to kind of protect your eyes from the sun, as we see there, starting the morning off in the 50s over at Vail, where Cameron is, and we're at Vail as well. The Grand Hyatt at Vail, and sunshine, blue skies, that's what we're finding. High temperatures almost reaching the 80s at Vail. Some areas of the valley could hit above 80. The mid temperatures for overnight in the 50s, and we're looking at some sunshine, some passing clouds tomorrow, the 80s. And for this upcoming week, how's it shaping up? Are you here with us all week long? Are you extending your vacation, staying with us? Let's take another look right there. We're talking about chances of showers increasing by the time Tuesday gets here at 44%. Monsoon season, that's what we are in. But again, a lot cooler than where you are from. That's why you came here to enjoy summer in the cooler temperatures of Vail. You are watching Vail Valley Live. When we come back, we're going to share with you what made headlines and so much more. Stay close.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Thanks for tuning in with us. Our location in the studio, 1300 West Haven Drive. That is the Grand Hyatt at Vail. And on this property, a lot of things that you can do while staying right here and or make your approach into the outside right off of the property. Gore Creek, you'll find it. Do some fly fishing through there. There is the Eagle Trail bike path. It'll take you right on for your morning jog or bike ride over to Vail Lions Head proper. And even a little bit further, you'll meet the farmers market today if you're heading that way. And if you care to interact with us live during the show, there's Facebook, Vail Valley Live, as well as YouTube, Vail Valley Live. Just say good morning to us right there. We'll see your screen handle, populate that on the screen, and say good morning back to you. Here's what made headlines in today's Vail Daily. Joining the elite, Sullivan Mida crosses the finish line in first place for the Xterra USA Championship on Saturday in Beaver Creek. Mida edged out his dad, Josiah, who took second. And congratulations to Sullivan for that right there. And you can see him crossing the finish line in that photo. In the local and regional portion of the paper, name game, beware the horde of hamsters, how groupings of animals got their wild names. Oh, this is a fun article that you could find on the very inside cover of today's Vail Daily, Local A2. 4 cute squirrels on a birch log sharing seeds. A group of squirrels is known as a scurry. Did you learn something today? I bet you did. Tell someone next to you, hey, that's called a scurry when we see that. And it says a group of them. It didn't say 4 of them, though this is a 4. They look like they're about to sing a little duet or like a quartet, I should say, of squirrels right there. I'll call that a quartet if they're singing. And other topics. Today's newspaper, airport announces winter flights from Austin, Texas. Always thought they were coming from there anyway. A total of 78 flights and 54,000 seats are scheduled for the Eagle County Airport's new winter route from Austin, Texas. You'll find that topic on page A5 of today's Vail Daily. And let's see here. Where else are we going here? Great Scott! Patterson takes women's title at Xterra. Snyder and Pressgraves round out the podium. You'll see that right here. Taking to the finish line in Beaver Creek, right there on the plaza. Leslie Patterson wins the elite women's race on Saturday. And again, that's found on page A18 in today's Vail Daily. Our fifth topic, arts and entertainment. Meet your chef, Angel Munoz, at the Weston Riverfront Resort and Spa. Angel started at the Weston Riverfront in 2012 and worked his way up the ranks and became the executive chef in 2018. Be sure to check out his cuisine at the new Stoke and Rye restaurant. You can find a 52-ounce tomahawk steak, which is prepared tableside. And we here at Vail Valley Live, we had the opportunity to check that out a few Wednesdays ago. Delicious stuff. That tomahawk, I talk about it all the time. The little 10th Mountain Whiskey moonshine poured over the top. Take a torch, set it on fire tableside right there in front of you and your group. Slice it up, present it. You have at it. And those are some of the topics that made headlines in today's Vail Daily. If you're wondering how traffic is looking for your Sunday fun day, here it is. You're seeing that the views are gorgeous. You're seeing that the sun is out, bright and beautiful. And in some areas of your commute, you'll notice that there's some road work happening and maybe some leftover road work signage, just letting you know that there's some things to be aware of while you're driving on the road, as well as reading the signs. But a beautiful morning, noticing at the Eisenhower Tunnel, traffic is starting to pick up both eastbound and westbound. Looks to be of the same volume, medium to low. But Sunday Fun Day, and this is where people make their way into the mountains for an extended weekend. Others are making it back to the Front Range. So everyone's kind of staying on time. I say stick around here with us. Cameron, you're over at Vail right now, and it's looking good over there where you are. Behind you, the other day I was just out in Vail during the show. Right there on the helmet's face over there was deer. Patricia asked me if it was a moose, and I let her know that I've never seen a moose before. I had to go with what I know. But you've got mountain safety behind you right now.
That's right, Ty. Yeah, some folks up on bikes. They're going. They're getting up there. It's a beautiful day for it. You know, Ty, I haven't seen too much wildlife, certainly not a scurry of squirrels
scurry
out here lately. I thought it was really fun.
They're probably on tour as a band.
Exactly. Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. But no, it's gorgeous out here right now. You can hear the gondola probably in the background. Open for operations today from 9:30 to 4. Both Gondola 1 here in Vail and Eagle Bond number 19 over in Lion's Head. So be sure if you're out and about, get your lift ticket. If you've got your winter pass, scan it in there. You're good to go. But so be sure to take a chance to enjoy some beautiful views up there today in Vail. But yeah, you saw the bikers just go by me. Folks are out there. I saw some folks just over to my right. So basically the bottom of Strawberry Lane there that I know that Madison took us on a tour of a few weeks ago. But folks hiking up already, getting after it. 7:45 in the morning. Hey, better places are not easily found.
Early in the morning, people do get after it, rain or shine, right there at Vail, over in Lion's Head, Beaver Creek too. They've got their dogs, they're doing their walk, they're jogging, they're making the run for it. They're biking up or down the mountain once the gondola access begins. There's bike haul available on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain for the proper type of mountain bike to drop into those single tracks, check out those trails. And like you said, you're gonna need your pass. I just happen to have mine, just in case I run out of things to do, that I'm gonna make my way on over to jump on the chairlift for the day, and you might want to do the same thing too. Cameron, are you going to make your way up on the mountain today? And if so, is chicken sandwich on your menu for lunch? I'm bringing that back up, man.
Bringing it back. The chicken sandwich never dies. For our viewers who are watching at home, if you weren't watching us over the winter season, which I tell you was a lot of fun, but they opened a chicken sandwich restaurant there at the base of Chair 2, the base of Avanti there, and Ty and I had it's still a running theme.
We neither one of us made it.
Gotta go get over there. I never made it, Ty. I saw it. I went by it, but I was always just zipping right by on my skis.
Oh yeah.
Never had time to brake check and stop up there. But I don't know if I'll make it on the mountain today. I know I'm hoping to go up next week when the dance festival officially kicks off. We'll be bringing some dancers and artists up to do some photo shoots on the mountain. Some really beautiful portraits that we've taken over the last few years that really showcase the natural beauty of both the dancers and the mountain. It's really incredible to see. I'll see if we can get some photos. I'll send them over to you, Ty, and to Rachel. But just absolutely stunning images. It's really showcasing, the human beauty, natural beauty that really brings so much magic to this place.
Vail Dance kicks off on July 26th here in Vail, and it runs through the 9th of August. But before the dance festival kicks off, you can still find Vail Jazz Festival today, 5:30 over at Vail. Loud Tizzer Quartet performing for you. It is a free concert right there at Solaris Plaza. All happening. The farmers market first, then enjoy some live jazz right there on the plaza. And again, that kicks off at 5:30. Free jazz music at Vail. And let's hope the weather holds up for you. We'll be right back with more Vail Valley Live.
This summer, enjoy the joy of America's gift to music, jazz, and its many subgenres at the 28th Annual Vail Jazz Festival. Headliner concerts are Thursday evenings in Lion's Head, and free concerts are Sunday evenings at the Solaris Plaza. For more information, go to vailjazz.org.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today. Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Life is brimming with miles and miles of possibility. So gear up. Explore the world how you see fit. The right tires will show you that the experiences you make are the ones you take with you.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
So they say Vail Farmers Market began years ago as one or two tables that's turned into the largest farmers market in Colorado. Do you remember your first farmers market? Do you remember your first farmers market table? How about someone's first time as a vendor in a farmers market? Let's meet Sam of Pines. He's created a passion project and it's just nuts. Tell us more, Sam. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. So this is a hobby that turned into a business. You know, a guy with a love for peanut butter. You know, I'm a school teacher by day, nut butter maker by night. So I make all different assortment of nut butters. So I have peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, and maple cinnamon almond butter. Everything's, you know, made the week of. It's all fresh. I use all natural ingredients. I source all my nuts from California, and everything's made in Summit County, so I'm very fortunate to be out in Vail, so thank you guys so much for having me.
This is a hobby project, he says, that's turned into a farmer's market business. Tell us how all of that began for you.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I owe a lot to my mom, I can't lie, so thank you, Mom. She got me in my first farmer's market in Minnesota, just a small, you know, all I had was a little card table, you know, I had a little tent, and I didn't look like much, but a lot's happened in the last year, so I'm very fortunate. So thank you guys so much. And actually, my mom is here right now visiting from Minnesota, so that's cool. Hey, Mom.
Oh, there she is right over there.
Yep.
All right, so be sure to stop by the farmer's market and check out Pines Nuts Butter, handcrafted, Summit County, Colorado. You don't want to miss it. And say hi to Sam. And, well, we have to showcase his mom.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's a great guy. My son, great guy. And I've been visiting from Minnesota, and it's great following him around to the markets.
Be sure to stop by. Right here, you can't miss it. There's the Vail Fire Station, and here's Pines Nut Butter. Thank you.
Guys. This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Summertime and the living is easy, and it'll be a full month of summer by the time the 21st kicks in. And so let's see, today's the 17th, 18, 19, 20. That's Thursday, I think, is the 21st. If we look at a calendar, yeah, summer's not almost over. We're just in the first third of it. We're looking at the end of summer is a Thursday, the 22nd of September. And for your summer here in Vail on a Sunday, it's going to be a fun day with the farmers market. Let's take a look at the weather. Sunshine, that's what they're calling for. Cameron's out there wearing a jacket. But usually with Brazzo, Cameron, myself, maybe Trisha, whoever's in the field, Meredith, that jacket could come off and you're going to feel that sun on you today. But we're in monsoon season as high temperatures hit the mid to upper 70s today, almost the 80s. Partly cloudy skies throughout the day. They're not really saying so much in this forecast, looking at it, that there's chances of precipitation. It says 0 right there, but it's Colorado. It could probably just happen in just one isolated spot, like my bike ride yesterday. Right by Bridge, right on Highway 6. East and west of you, nothing. North and south of us, nothing. Just in one spot. I don't know how that happened. It's just Colorado doing the Colorado thing. Tomorrow is Monday. Looking for sunshine? Yeah, it's going to be in there. High temperatures in the low 80s. Probably cloudy skies throughout the day. 26% chance of precip there. Increasing to 44 by your Tuesday, percent chance. Temperatures dip into the 70s. Feels really good, though. Nice and cool. I love it. It's fantastic. Bring that rain in here just for a little while. But let's get some of that sunshine in. Let's get out in the day. And with all the events going on, it's a rain or shine type of a summer that we're having around here. And if you're doing rain or shine today, farmers market. You just saw it. Nut butter, you can enjoy that. Sam, I met that guy, as you can see. Really cool person. You can enjoy finding breakfast over there. Some muffins, some pastry, some barbecue. Let's talk to Cameron about that and see what he has found. Not the farmer's market, Cameron. I don't know what's going on back there.
Yeah, Ty. So I've made my way over. You might not recognize a few behind me because it's not quite too descriptive. But just over my left shoulder, you see we're at the International Bridge. This is what we call the kayak hole during the GoPro mountain games. But it's a lovely spot to take in the views of the Gore Creek as it runs through the village. And of course, as you mentioned, Ty, kind of the mouth of the farmer's market here. Just in front of me, a little quick pan, smoked salmon tent right behind me.
There it is.
So they're getting set up. Everybody's getting unloaded. Lots of traffic coming through here, lots of cars moving. But it is going to happen here. Farmer's market, 9:30 start today. Woo! If you haven't been yet, you are missing out. There's so much produce, so many. There's roasted nuts. You see the tomatoes there on the screen. But there's also art. Obviously, there's smoked salmon, and there's just a lot to enjoy. Fun for the family, fun for the pets. Lots of folks get out here and enjoy a beautiful day, and supporting all of our local vendors.
148 vendors, they say, Cameron. This number has increased from last year, and it's increasing popularity. And also, in the vendor exchange, finding someone new as a vendor. As you saw in that last segment over there, enjoying some almond butter, whatever you could source, just created right there in Summit County. And the farmer's market kicks off today at 9:30. And it says here that it goes until 3:30, but the activity where you are, International Bridge, on the hottest day of summer last week, people were in that kayak hole that you're talking about, just cooling off with some inner tubes. I saw it on the Town of Vail's website, some photos, some video. And so that's a natural place to cool off and enjoying summer, taking in the views as you would describe it too. And then all around you, there's dining, there's nature, there's families, there's a farmer's market today. You could just kind of do things kind of source affordably on a dime almost.
That's right, Ty. Not always the case out here. definitely sometimes a challenge, and that's why we're bringing this to you here on Vail Valley Live. But a great opportunity to get out without breaking the bank this morning. But you're talking right here, folks getting in. I mean, pups will be in the water down here. Make sure you've got them on a leash. want to get them swept away by the current. But easy access down into the creek. Dip the toes in, get your feet wet, a cup of splash of water on your face. But yeah, enjoying the farmers market and the beautiful, beautiful place we're so fortunate to be in. And I would say, Ty, I have this piece of advice for folks as they're out and enjoying their day here in Vail. As you walk around and you see folks like stopping to take a photo, they're there to take a picture of something, peek over their shoulder, see what it is they're looking at, see the world through their eyes, and see what's caught their attention. It might be something or an angle or something that you've never even thought about or had even a glimpse that it might be something worth looking at. So that's my piece of advice for folks if they're out and about enjoying such a beautiful place we're so fortunate to be in.
Seeing something from someone else's point of view, yeah, we could do that. That's a good idea. Actually, Rachel and I was having that discussion this morning about doing a bike ride yesterday. It was someone else's idea. I didn't think of it first, and I was kind of iffy on if that's what I wanted to do yesterday, but then I considered the other person and their point of view, and I had one of the biggest days ever outside. You're watching Vail Valley Live, and we're going to continue to get you outside with ideas. Stay close.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
When you hear best-in-class range or best-in-class fuel economy, you may be thinking of really tiny cars. And you'd be really, really wrong. The Ram 1500. Exceeding expectations. Again. No wonder more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
Every dollar counts these days, so take advantage of this great offer from Ram Trucks.
Broadcasting live from 1300 West Haven Drive. That's the Grand Hyatt at Vail. That's the location of our studios in Vail. But in Beaver Creek, you'll find some singing and yodeling and dancing to the accordion and listening to dad jokes. It's Helmet Fricker on the plaza. Yeah, I made that up on the spot. Could you tell? Yeah, you can catch Helmet Fricker today, performing for you up in Beaver Creek, giving you some of the Bavarian sounds, teaching you how to yodel, telling some jokes, and taking pictures with you and the family. And someone else is going to spy you from your point of view in those photos, and they're going to want a picture with Helmet Fricker too. Ooh, did I handle that one? Handle your business, Ty. So as we move along, you can also enjoy Fossil Passe with Billy Doran, Dinosaur Adventures in Beaver Creek today. So you have Helmet between 1 and 3 o'clock. Then you have Stories with Billy Doran up there with Fossil Passe between 4 and 5:30 right there on the ice rink that's covered with lawn, picnic tables, outdoor games. Make your way down Valley today if you need to discover Avon and Beaver Creek after Vail or for the beginning of your vacation or anytime, and find some plans by picking up their calendar and seeing what they're doing today. Today in Avon, you can enjoy Sunset Live and the band performing for you on the terrace right there on the side where the lake is, and people are taking in that concert and show from the SUP and their paddle boats. Lone Chimney Band. And you'll find people out there grilling and barbecuing, sitting on the lawn, dancing as well. And every Sunday, you can catch a little bit of that entertainment right there on the plaza. It's called Sunset Live, and you can find out more by visiting the Town of Avon's website. But that's between 6 and 8 p.m., and usually a rain or shine event. But the very first one, that rain came in, Rachel, and that one didn't really go over rain or shine. It was a big rain to kick off this event. So to make up for it, It's a rain or shine. And the makeup for what you have missed, make sure you make your way to Sunset Live today over in Avon and catch that show. We're going to go to Cameron right now. Cameron, Sunset Live. Or maybe Live Jazz, where you are. They both are kind of happening around the same time.
Sunset Live. No, it was so great to see Meredith yesterday out there at Nottingham Lake, checking out the Xterra USA Championships. And if folks were watching that yesterday, right where Meredith was, standing behind the stage where she showed us where the Xterra Awards ceremony was going to happen. That's where Sunset Live is. Beautiful. I mean, folks love it out there. I mean, it's just so family friendly and just easy to get to. There's lots of available parking. The music's great. Lots of dancing on the pavers there. So definitely some fun for folks to enjoy. But as you mentioned, Ty, I'm over here in Solaris Plaza, and that's where the Vail Jazz concert is tonight, Loud Tizzler Quartet. And on my way over here, I stopped and picked up a few magazines, because these are out and about throughout town. This is the Vail Jazz Fest. You see the beautiful cover here on the magazine. You can find it. It's just boxes of magazines. Lots of the hotels have them as well. But the official festival guide, and it's got everything. We've got June 30th to September 5th. So we're just like in the third week of Vail Jazz. But concerts here in Solaris, over in Lions Head, at the Remedy, at the Four Seasons. There's lots to enjoy from them. And I'm going to take a quick pan over my right shoulder here, and you'll see the stage behind me. And they're putting the roof on it right now. It's a bit of a glare there, but they're putting the roof on it right now so that they can blow the top off later this afternoon. It's lots of fun, and easy seating area here on the ice skating rink, or the turf area here in Solaris. Lots of fun to enjoy. But I also, while I was picking up that magazine, there was another magazine that caught my eye, and that is the Vail Dance Festival magazine. Yours truly helped contribute to this, so I'm very proud of this. I didn't write any of the stories, but I helped provide some editorial and content guidance. And I'm going to see if I can open the page to it. I am in the magazine as well. I was very, very proud of it. It might take me a second to flip to it, Ty. Wait. There it is. I'm opening it up. It's on page 28. Pick up the Vail Dance Festival magazine on the street out here. Turn to page 29. There might be a familiar face there. There he is.
Decked out, dapper in that suit there. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. So that was
Congratulations.
last year. Last year I helped introduce one of the shows, and that photo made it in as a part of a story about the Vail Dance Festival's internship program. So be sure to check that story out. Read a little bit about me as a former intern and now working with the Vail Dance Festival full time. See the schedule, the calendar of events there. My goodness, it's going to be so much fun. We start at opening night, Friday, July 29th, closing night with Dance for 2022, which is our really most affordable concert there at the amphitheater, performance at the amphitheater. That's closing night on Tuesday, August the 9th, and so much in between. But definitely check out, if you're bringing the kids, Dance for 2022 is perfect. There'll be lots of kids out on the lawn dancing around. And that's going to be the official premiere of a new ballet by Justin Peck, resident choreographer of New York City Ballet, and Chris Thiele, who you may recognize from National Public Radio, and also is a member of the Punch Brothers, a phenomenal bluegrass musician who pulled together a 30-minute epic. So lots of fun. If you're a bluegrass fan, definitely a show not to miss.
Yes, do not miss out on the Vail Dance Festival. And again, it kicks off opening night Friday, the 29th of this month of July. Pick up the magazine about Vail Dance, turn to page 29, read about Cameron, find out who that guy is, and crease that page, so that you can find that page quicker as you share more about Cameron and the Dance Festival with your friends right there. Thank you very much, Cameron. We'll be checking back in with him. But how about we make our way to Beaver Creek right now? You wonder what's going on there? We'll check in with Trisha Swinton about Wonder in Beaver Creek.
Here we are. We're in Snowed In. This is the 10-foot diameter snow globe, and it's part of Beaver Creek Wonder. And we're going to walk you around and show you these great art installations that are going to be year-round, winter and summer. They wanted them to be very interactive and very photo-worthy, Instagram-worthy. And the cool thing about this, it's a 10-foot diameter globe, and it's made out of 152 of these pieces of tempered glass. And then you can see a little bit of the design and the facets that look like snowflakes as well. And then if you come on inside, we have composite flooring, stainless steel globe, and look at the lighting. This is so cool to come in here at night. And check it out. The acoustics are absolutely perfect. This is Chips. It resembles a laundry truck, a mail truck, ice cream truck. What they plan to do with it is serve chocolate chip cookies out the window on both sides. Lining the truck, we've got these really cool acrylic pieces, giving it this frosty look, and that carries over to the windows as well. But if you hop in, it's several. We've got the green lights, got the lights for you, and paneling is teal wood. I've seen kids in it, I've never seen anyone have it. It's called Reflections, and for you can see reflection in any 26 skis. They're located in they're deep down to get these upright. Stainless steel and polished stainless steel. The highest one is 9 feet, and it spans 1 feet across the plaza. The frost flowers shade during the day, but at night they are lit by colorful lights. This is such a cool thing to look at. The petals reminisce of snowflakes. Biology of flowers. These are made of and aluminum. The one is 27 high and weighs 600 pounds. Part is called homage to the and downhill races that we have every year on the Birds of Prey, but this is a huge goggle. It is 7 feet wide by 8 feet tall. We've got an acrylic lens that changes colors with LED lighting once the sun goes down, and then the rest of the frame and the strap is made out of aluminum and carbon fiber.
concept from the beginning was just such a far-fetched idea.
Like the first monkey shot into space.
This is not like any climbing I have ever done. What a weirdo.
I'd say this environment is inhospitable to life.
There's something different about the Arctic, just being above the tree line and seeing the raw land.
Wilderness is a great teacher. The land is powerful, humbling, yet fair, generous, and kind.
Before, I was just like, I'm punk rock, I'm just gonna go crazy. It comes to a point when it's not sustainable.
Just felt like I was dying.
Anybody can do it if you want to. You have to decide, and if it's what you want, then you do it. And if you want it bad enough, you make it happen.
This is going to be the most insane year of our lives.
I'm ready to open the throttle and just go full on. Here we go.
Oh, God. I'm not quite so sure if they know exactly what's about to come, but it's about to get real.
So what the f am I doing here?
Is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
That's right. You can find Yappy Hour on Thursdays at the Grand Hyatt at Vail, the property. You can find a pool here. You can find dining, sushi. You could maybe just access the Gore Range, book a fly fishing from here, rent some bikes, throw some axe throwing hatchet right outside of the window here. There's Top Golf. You could do a lot on this property. Yeah, let's discover this property today, and that's Grand Hyatt at Vail. Giving you a look at the weather from this view. Blue skies, I'm taking a look at it, yeah. The sun is shining on this building, and I bet you it looks good even by the poolside. Waking up in the morning, poolside in this weather, or just hanging out by the pool today at the Grand Hyatt. Get a cocktail from the Jessner restaurant in here. Go down to the pool, relax. It's going to be a sunny one. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Overnight low temperatures tonight, the mid 40s. Partly cloudy throughout the day, but you could get caught in some random hail shower someplace. It's strange in Colorado. It's magical, but summertime, it's cooler temperature here. Tomorrow is going to be in the lower 80s. The next few days in this upcoming week, the showers return to the forecast right there, significantly, 44% by the time Tuesday gets here, but still keeping that sunshine around. And we are not seeing the triple digits there. So if you're escaping the heat where you're from or planning to, and you're getting here sometime this week to Vail, that's what the weather looks like here, and we look forward to meeting you right here for all of that. Let's go to Cameron right now. See, the last time we checked with Cameron, he took his jacket off. The sun is out over there, and this is what happens during the show. We start out in the morning. It's chilly, it's cool, yet it's sunny and blue skies out there, but then it warms up. Where did the jacket go? Where did the jacket go?
So, Ty, unfortunately, I still have it on my waist. Could just throw it off and run away from it. But yeah, the sun came out. I got out of some of those pockets of shadows there that I was finding. Now, I didn't bring my sunglasses today, and I could turn my hat around, but then you couldn't see my face. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's gotten warm. The jacket has come off. We're in the mid 50s. Yeah, looking to get up to high 70s, low 80s today. And if you're out and about, walking around with the pets, be careful because the pavers, the road does get a little bit warm. So be aware that might be causing your pet some discomfort as they walk around the village. But it is absolutely gorgeous out here right now. And I found just behind me is one of the newest restaurants in Vail. I know we've talked about Stoke and Rye there in Avon at the Westin. But one of the newest restaurants here in Vail is Barrio Social. Just behind me, they're a Spanish-inspired restaurant. During the winter season, they were just open for apres, but now they're open for breakfast and brunch. And I took a look at the menu, Ty. Last week, you and we talked about some gazpacho, some tomato soup.
Oh, yeah.
There at the Alpenrose, which is just next door. But surprisingly, the Barrio Social, Spanish-inspired restaurant, has chicken and waffles with Smoky Mountain maple syrup. So I don't know what's Spanish about that, but hey, it sounds delicious.
I tell you what, man, Barrios, is that Spanish for bull? We need to look that up. Maybe you can take a look at that. But that menu looks fantastic. And again, you're saying that there's a Mediterranean egg white omelet. They're serving breakfast. You can find tapas for breakfast. And you're saying that they have a gazpacho. I'm a fan of a good fire roasted tomato strawberry gazpacho with basil. A nice cold soup on a hot summer day. But this menu looks fantastic too. And espresso, get that coffee going in the morning. And as I asked you about where'd your jacket go, Cameron there, I got to check out this restaurant. I told Trisha Swenson the other day, because Friday I was at Vail Village walking around. We tend to roam around the village for the show, let people see where's here, where's there. It means neighborhood. Barrio means neighborhood. Got it. Thank you very much, Rachel, for putting that up.
Well done.
That, I told Trisha, I'm like, I start the morning off, like here, and I have my coffee, and I roam around the village, and at some point, I lose my coffee at Vail. That's why I asked where your coat was. Somewhere in the neighborhood.
I know. I've done that a time or two. Where I'll walk around for the paper. You know, I'll walk around for the show holding a paper, and then I'll set it down, do a shot, and then just immediately I'm like fired up after the shot. I'm like, all right, let's go, next shot. And then there's the paper just laying around.
There's my coffee somewhere in this neighborhood. Maybe down by the river, because you do some of your segments right down by the river. And speaking of by the river, you ever thought about living in a van down by a river? Are you looking for some van ideas? Do you know there's a van expo happening downriver, down in Eagle today, I believe it is? It's called Van Expo. And I bet you it's fantastic. There's a tour of variety camper vans. There's going to be live music happening down there. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be a raffle. Classes, maybe teaching people how to trick their vans out, and food trucks, libations, and more. It's the website, if you want to check this out, Cameron, and you at home, make your way down Valley, and adventuresvanexpo.com/Eagle, Colorado. This sounds like fun. Do you have any friends that are doing the save my money, live out of a van kind of a summer around here, Cameron?
Oh, absolutely. I even have one of my friends from college works at Dave and Matt Vans down there in Gypsum. They're manufacturing, that's what you want to call it, headquarters down there in Gypsum. But yeah, it's such a popular thing out here. Really roughing it in quotes, but really getting out there and enjoying it. And the amount of like space that they make in some of those vans is incredible. That's bigger than most people's apartments. These vans that folks are putting together. I even have a friend of mine, also from college, who took a school bus, and he cut the roof off, added like 2 feet of like metal legs to it, so that expanded the roof of it. But has this full school bus that now is his roaming home. But you don't have to go through all that work to like trick out and blow out the roof on a school bus. If you just check it out there in Eagle today, the Adventure Vans Expo.
Yeah, that kicks off. It's going from 10 until 3 o'clock, and I'm a fan of people tricking out their vans. And you see these videos on Instagram and YouTube, these stories, and they roll one story into the next. And the advice that they give people online that I found about tricking out your vans, you buy a van, and you just throw everything in it right off before you start living in it. They say, get the van and like experience it and then build its intended purpose as you learn and go along. That way you don't throw money away or create something that is not actually livable for you and where you're going. But speaking of vans, Cameron, not too far from where you are is the Lion's Head parking structure. And a lot of skaters wearing vans hang out there. And while down there, they'll discover there's a new mural being painted there. And Trisha Swenson had the opportunity to meet the artist. Let's take a look.
Caitlin Ziesmer, she's out of Denver, and she is doing some really cool murals on the walls here at the Zeke and Pierce Skateboard Park, which is actually in Lion's Head's parking structure. So, Caitlin, great to have you here.
Thank you.
When we got here, she was way in the top story of the scaffolding. You've got a huge mural that you're doing. What are the dimensions of this?
This one is about 14 feet tall, 12 feet wide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, you do large.
And some change.
Large scale projects.
Yeah.
You just finished the other one at the east end of the structure.
Yeah. Also 14 by 14 and some change.
Okay. All right. And what you'll notice is just kind of a fun, whimsical, we're popping in the zebra with the helmet, this little skateboard helmet. You've got a bird on the other side. What kind of bird?
It's honestly kind of like a Frankenstein bird. Like, started off with like a very traditional bird and then just made it weird.
Yeah. But it looks super cool. I love the stars on the helmet and everything. But yeah, appropriate for the skate park here and everything. Have you done many things inside a parking structure before?
No, never.
Okay. Well, that's what I love about ours. I mean, ours really lend themselves to some art instead of just plain walls.
Right. And it's like the pop of color is needed, I feel like, in concrete.
Yeah, you do definitely need that. Now, what are you using? Because it's got to stand to the elements.
Yeah, so I'm using like an exterior, just roll-on paint, and then I'm also spray, like aerosol paint. So, yeah.
Do the accents and everything.
Yep.
What I don't understand is you're so close, you're painting like this far away, but then to have the perspective and everything looks so perfect from far away. I mean, I know you're talented and you graduated from the Rocky Mountain College of Art and Design, but boy, I'm impressed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What sort of things do you have to measure? Do you pencil it out first?
I do what's called a doodle grid, where you kind of scribble random letters and whatnot, and then you take a picture of it and you superimpose your sketch digitally, so then you don't have to keep stepping back and forth.
Yeah.
And it works great because there's no measuring.
Wow, that's great. Okay,
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And then how long does it take you to do this type of work?
These have been taking me about like 3 days. So it might be a little bit longer, but we'll see.
Okay, yeah. And then rain, we've had a little bit of the elements.
The stop and go where you don't want to be on the scaffolding.
Yeah, there was a little, some hail and
hail, lightning, all of the above.
Yeah, you don't want to be the tallest thing around when all that happens.
No.
Okay, and then what other projects have you done? I know you hail out of Denver.
Yeah, I've done some mural festivals out of there. I'm a part of Babe Walls, which is a all women's and non-binary festival. And yeah, just kind of random projects around town.
Okay. Yeah. What's your favorite thing to paint?
Birds.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're endless, opportunities.
Okay. And then I hear there's some lions coming to Lion's Head, right?
Yep. Some real cutesy lions.
All right, and that will eventually be on the east end of the parking structure. So, hey, if you're in Lion's Head, first, did you know that we have a skate park right here in the middle? And then, of course, come and check out Caitlin's work. And if we want to follow you, what's the best way to do so?
Probably on Instagram. It's just my name.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, all right, check it out here in Lion's Head.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial, and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
We're for the fashion forward and budget-minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
You're watching Vail Valley Live, getting outside to do something or to see something. Is that your goal today? Summer in the mountains? Let's live a little. Let's check this one out. There's another event that you can get into, and there's a few locations to observe and to donate towards a great cause. It is a pickleball fundraiser for Ukraine. There's one happening between 9 and 2 p.m. at the Eaglevale Tennis Courts in Eaglevale. There's another kicking off at 9 o'clock until 1 p.m. at the Gypsum Creek Golf Course Pickleball Courts. Yeah, they have one of those down there in Gypsum. And then noon until 4 at the Golden Peak Pickleball Center at Vail. Round robin tournaments, silent auction, donations welcomed. You can find out more about this by visiting valleyrallyltd.org to find out more about this pickleball tournament fundraiser for Ukraine. Here's some information.
Do you like pickleball? Maybe you should be part of the Valley Rally coming up in July. Here to let us know more about it, we have Mike Keeler, and you're the pickleball ambassador for Eaglevale. Quite the title.
I am. Thank you very much. Good morning.
We're glad to have you here, and thanks for inviting us to the pickleball courts. Quite a lot of action going on this morning, and this has become such a popular activity in the Vail Valley.
Incredible. We must have over 500 regular players here in the summertime.
Yeah. Well, and you decided to do something with all this play and do something for a cause. We're going to be doing a benefit for Ukraine. Tell us about this.
It's going to be July 17th. We're going to have a fun round-robin tournament in Gypsum, Eaglevale, and Vail simultaneously.
Okay.
So we hope to have up to 200 players. We have a silent auction, a virtual silent auction, so we have lots of ways to donate and participate.
How did this idea come about?
One of our friends did this in the desert this past winter, and they had a lot of fun, and they raised about $7,000. She came to me and said, let's do this here. So we said, why not?
Yeah.
Everybody loves pickleball.
I know, they do, and they want to help out. You know, we've got some world situations that feel like they're a little bit out of our control, but this will be going to a good cause. Tell us the nonprofits that will benefit from this.
We are going to split the money equally between two of world-renowned philanthropic organizations, the World Central Kitchen and Doctors Without Borders. And 100% of the individual donations will go to those causes.
Okay, yes, and this will help relief efforts in Ukraine. So even though we're half a world away, we can make a small difference. So will this be like our entry fees and that sort of thing?
To play, there's an entry fee of $35, or you can make a donation of any amount. If you have any silent auction items, we'd love to have those as well.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you got some good, maybe restaurant, dinner donations, hotel stays, that sort of thing, to help fill up the auction. And then I understand that there's a special guest that's going to be here as part of this fundraiser as well. Tell us about him.
That's correct. Scott Moore is the winningest senior pickleball player in the world, and he's going to be here and have 2 clinics on Saturday, and then he's going to do an exhibition on Sunday morning in Eaglevale.
Okay, so if we want to be part of this, what's the best source? Do you have a website, or should they call you?
We do have a website, valleyrallyltd.org. Or you can contact me at mkeeler, Kieler, 80401 at Gmail.
Okay, and this is July
17th,
July
Sunday,
17th?
with the clinic on Saturday the 16th.
Okay, lots of fun. If you want to get involved with pickleball, if you already play, hey, join the Valley Rally.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevated savings.
All right, it's almost time for you to get outside. If you're heading more west towards Grand Junction, picking up just above the triple digits, 101 today. If you're going towards Denver, almost on par for triple digits, 97 down there in the sun. The Northern Rockies picking up sunshine. The Southern Rockies picking up some of that monsoonal flow here in the valley this morning. Now it's in the 60s. Cameron's over at Vail. High temperatures today, 81 in feels. Today, what does it feel like to you when you're out there in Colorado? Does it feel cold to you because you're from a hotter place on average there versus here? Well, Cameron got rid of that jacket out there, and maybe you still want to bring yours. Cameron, so when we see guests in town, and it's like our high temperature is here, 81, and someone's wearing a jacket, and we're thinking, they're wearing a jacket. It's hot out here. Does that ever cross your mind?
Oh, absolutely. I'm like, they must be from Texas where 80 degrees is frigid. But yeah, it's gorgeous out here today, and folks are out and about. I mean, you see folks jogging through town, walking the dogs, and just enjoying it. But it's interesting, you mentioned over towards Grand Junction, triple digits. Over in Denver, getting hot as well. I drove down to Denver on Wednesday, and it was incredible the difference it makes. As soon as you get up into the mountains, that temperature drops 10, 20 degrees. The temperature gradient from east to west it's wild. It really is.
Speaking of wild, a lot of events happening today up and down the valley for you to get involved with. And again, a quick reiteration, we have Sunset Live down in Avon. At the same time that Vail Jazz is happening, so that's live music, 5:30, 6 o'clock. You can enjoy live music this evening. As far as reiterating for you what's going on, the farmers market is going on. Do a little shopping, getting out in the day today, enjoying yourself. The pickleball fundraiser, you have that if you care to donate towards a good cause. And there's 3 locations to choose from. You could visit their website again. It is vailrallyltd.org. And it's summertime here in the mountains. We have regular lift hours to enjoy out on there, 9:30, both Vail and Beaver Creek, to explore scenic chairlift rides, dining, doing some lunch on top of the mountain. We have someone in the chat corner right now. Yeah. Someone said hi to us. Hold on, Cameron. We're not going to go anywhere just yet. Who's chatting with us? Rodney Travis. When I sit at the VVL window with my folding chair, do I need to get a parking pass?
No, you can pull up to the valet and they'll park it right up for you.
I'm really confused by that question.
If you want to watch it,
I think he's planning on pulling up by the window. Get his poster out. We're ready for you, Rodney.
Hey, yeah. I get it now. Thank you, Rodney Travis. You stumped me with that one. But today, if you're running out of ideas, or maybe you're just stumped for ideas, you can catch our replay on YouTube. Until then, everything we share with you is some good ideas for today. And we'll catch you tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Until then, enjoy today.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
And we're out here
living it.
Living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
Lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.